Boston, Massachusetts, the destination for the 76ers. One of the strongest players in the entire NBA. You just can't slow down Andre Drummond. That's what this team will be hoping for tonight as they get ready for the task ahead against the Celtics. Sixers, Celtics, our tip-off just moments away. And you've got it on 2K Sports for Wednesday night action in the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. Not a lot of luck for them right now in terms of health. A lot of inactive players for them and a bit of a patchwork roster.
A precarious situation with 3 starters out. But crisis also creates an opportunity for those other guys on that roster.
Now let's send it down to David Aldridge, standing by from the sidelines. David?
Thank you very much. Well, it may be hard to remember now, but Joel Embiid did miss his first 2 seasons due to injuries. He said, "It was rough. I think about what I went through and how it prepared me to be a better man. I really feel like I'm the process, and the process is about me. So every time I step on the court, it's all about having fun. I'm just enjoying my time in the league." Kevin, back to you.
A lot of depth in there, David. Thank you for that one. And for our viewers tonight, don't blink. You might miss something.
Yeah, you got to keep your head up and be alert if you're watching this game because they're going to get it up and down so fast and so often. Execution on the fast break will probably determine what happens in the outcome in this one.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Outside the wings are Curry and Green. The stars of this team in the post, Harris and Embiid. And it's Simmons in at the point. And for the Celtics, outside the wings are Brown and Tatum. Here we go. Rob Williams is out there with Jabari Parker. And it's Smart in at the 1. And so here we go, the 76ers to start it. Smart against Simmons. Now Green. Clock at 6. Out to Harris. Over Parker. Doesn't go that time. And the Celtics going the other way now. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
Yeah, lots of sloppy play in that one. Several key miscues. They just couldn't overcome the mistakes.
Well, you know you got to take care of the basketball. Hopefully they learn from that game and are better going forward.
You know, still a raw talent, but Williams does have a reliable inside game that continues to get better.
Who's watching here? Smart against Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Simmons taking off, launching himself right through the defense and rendering that D helpless.
Parker finds Williams. Back to Parker. The pass to Smart. The Celtics working the ball around now. Down low. Here's Williams. Count it. Good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Simmons. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game.
Good awareness by Simmons. He's so good at reading the defense and finding a shooter and setting him up perfectly.
And that strange tension in the air. That's Ben Simmons and the 76ers. What looked like a surefire separation never materialized. And Simmons now still with the team. I can tell you he has a lot to prove this year.
Here's Embiid. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. That is his first foul of the game. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And Simmons kicks to Green. Just 5 on the clock. Passes it to Embiid. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Powerful move by Embiid right there. He makes beating the defense look easy.
Pass to Tatum. Brown against Curry. Brown the pass to Tatum. To the inside. Here's Williams. No good. Shot missing. Good D by Embiid. And so Simmons will bring it up for Philadelphia. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Celtics team.
And they usually came out on top when these two teams faced off last year. No surprise, they're the better team.
Yeah, and very tough to beat when they're playing up to their capabilities. That's why they're one of the top teams in the league.
The 76ers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Harris outside. Pass to Curry. Shoots the three. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
You know, some players just have a shooter's mentality, and Curry's in that category. Seth has not met a shot he doesn't like, and most of them he can make.
Now here's Parker. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Williams against Embiid. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Smart. A stupendous finish in traffic.
Boy, they're on fire right now, cooking with gas, starting this one out 4-5.
Simmons against Smart. Curry on the wing. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
The assist.
Curry's got 5.
Boy, an excellent shooter. Seth Curry takes pride in spraying you from this spot.
It's Williams, high post. It's stolen by Harris. And here comes Harris, leading the fast break. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Here's Simmons. Outside Curry. On the wing, Green. Back to Curry. From the arc. Rebounded by Smart.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Brown kicks to Smart. The pass to Tatum. Back to Smart. From deep. That one's rebounded by Embiid.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him.
Yeah, you know what? Sometimes guys have the green light to take that shot, but I don't think he's one of them. He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
And here's Smart. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Williams dishes to Smart. And here's Tatum for 3. Boston again missing. Here's Simmons. Carries it down low. Simmons got his second bucket tonight.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first.
You'd be hard-pressed to find someone more confident than Embiid.
He's got plenty of confidence, and he's a funny guy, too, extremely entertaining. He said, the mindset I get when I'm on the floor is that I'm the best player in the gym. And much of the time, he ain't wrong.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Drummond's checked in. And a quick look at some of the numbers for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage, and it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
'76ers on defense. It's a 10-point game. Outside Curry. Harris looking it over. And the rejection by Tatum.
And how about the craftiness from Tatum? He plays smart, quick hands on defense, and able to block the shot.
Now here's Parker. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Now here's Simmons. Outside Curry. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. High post, Embiid. The fader. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Embiid's got 6.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you've got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
Now here's Brown. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game.
I think that's where Brown is at his best, guys. He's a muscular athlete who loves finishing strong through contact.
Here's Simmons. Following the basket by Jaylen Brown. Pass to Curry. Launches a 3. And they recover it. No good that time. Good D by Parker.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Inside. Outside, Smart. No good from outside. The 76ers leading by 10. Here's Harris. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Harris has got his 3rd bucket of the night. Parker outside. Out to the right wing. Dishes it to Brown. 5 on the clock. And they double up Brown. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
Sixers ball.
And with this opportunity, we can show you this season's top shot blocking teams. The 76ers 3rd.
I mean, terrific rim protection. I mean, they rotate and help on the inside as well as anybody. And, of course, you want to keep offenses on the outside shooting jump shots, and that continues to be the goal.
And a new group in for the Celtics. Juan Hernangomez, he's checked in for Parker. Langford comes in for Tatum. Josh Richardson's checked in for Brown. And it's Pritchard in for Marcus Smart. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. George Niang, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Harris. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Seth Curry. And Maxey subbed in for Simmons. Hands it from downtown.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Here's Pritchard. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. And it's sent back by Drummond.
How about that swat by Drummond? Using all of his height and bounce to deny the offense there.
Down he goes. Nice one there from Niang.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And stolen by Richardson. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. And stolen by Drummond. Here's Niang. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Drummond passes to Maxey. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
So it's the Celtics now. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Richardson gets a wide open look. Drills it from outside.
Boy, I love the size Richardson gives you in the backcourt. And also the shooting.
1:30 left to play in the first quarter. And that one's good. Drummond.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Pass to Langford. Pass to Pritchard. He dishes it to Langford. 6 on the shot clock. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Able to follow through on the shot, even with the contact. Good concentration there by Langford.
Now here's Milton. Richardson cover. And here's Maxey. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. And the foul on Josh Richardson. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Boston on D. They trail by 16.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Now here's Richardson. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game.
Andre Drummond. That's his first personal foul.
Boston shooting their first free throws of the evening.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
And the first one drops. Reedy's checked in for Philadelphia. Both good from the line that time. Philadelphia leading by 16. Now, here's Maxey. Three-pointer. That one doesn't drop. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And a bit of a lull in the play of Joel Embiid. He sees the need to turn up the heat a bit.
I think I need to, be more aggressive. Just look to impose myself, just look to dominate. I guess I need to go back to having fun and just dominate.
And certainly Embiid has shown he can dominate.
MVP level talent. He's just got to bring it every time down the floor.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a comfortable margin here for the 76ers, guys.
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
We've got Josh Richardson. And it's Pritchard in at the 1. That's the Boston 5. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
You know, his performance at the foul line this season might be the first thing he points to as a priority to improve.
And the free throw, no good. Well, here we are, Clark, at the midway point of the season. Lots of guys banged up. Is it hard to decide for a player when to play through an injury and when to sit?
Yeah, you know, so many factors to consider there, Kevin. I mean, is the injury going to get worse by you trying to play? Is it a matter of pain tolerance and you won't do any additional damage? So that's the delicate dance you're trying to figure out when you're considering playing while not being 100%. The biggest one to me is obviously, is it a long-term impact if you continue to play?
Now, here's Milton. Richardson covering. Milton kicks to Thibault. There's the pass to Maxey. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. And the 76ers lead by 15. Celtic shooting is beautiful right now. 60% for the game. Pretty much everyone out there has been stroking it. Passes it to Pritchard. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And that's just a great individual play right through the teeth of the defense.
Milton the pass to Reed. To the paint. Here's Thibault. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here's Pritchard. Over Maxey. A shot by Pritchard, no good. Philadelphia leading by 15. Into the lane, and that one's good. Maxey's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Pass to Pritchard. To the middle. Here's Hernangomez. Got it. Good job on the low post.
And the defense, no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
76ers have gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. A shot's good for Milton.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Pass to Richardson. Just 5 to shoot. And that one, good. Richardson's got 5 points so far.
Boy, Richardson has a lot of toughness. Remember, this is a guy who earned his spot in the NBA. Nothing has come easy for him.
The pass to Milton. Over Richardson. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Milton's got his second basket. Celtics trail by 17. Now a timeout called by Boston.
That was a good time to call the timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
Fans, your Celtics dancers.
A whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. And Almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. And here's Tatum for three. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
And, of course, Green's contributions go well beyond the numbers at this point.
Agreed. This is a guy who knows about winning, Greg. I mean, he's done it a number of places, multiple championship teams where he's played a significant role. And he brings that championship mindset to the locker room.
Here's Simmons following the bucket by the Celtics. He kicks to Green. Brown against Curry. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That is his first foul of the game. Clark, between the draft and free agency and big mid-season trades, it feels like we rarely see the same team twice season to season.
Yeah, guys move around quite a bit, more so than in the past, Kevin. I don't necessarily know if that's good or bad. It's certainly different. I tend to lean towards guys staying in the same place longer. That would be my personal preference, but the landscape has shifted and changed, and this is overall probably a positive thing for the players.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Philadelphia. Simmons feeling it out a bit. Passes it to Curry. He feeds it to Harris. Over Parker. Harris's shot is off.
I think in that situation, it was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
Brown outside. Parker outside. Back to Brown. 6 to shoot. To the inside. Here's Williams. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. 8 points for Williams.
Boy, Brown not just a super athlete, folks, but he's got excellent skills as well. A tremendous floor general.
Inside. Here's Embiid. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got his third assist on the night.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
And Tatum puts up a deep three. The long-distance three is buried. Tatum's got his second bucket of the night.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Now here's Smart. Outside Williams. Nice ball movement by Boston. And Tatum the bucket on the assist by Williams. Tatum's got 5 points now this quarter.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Pass to Embiid. They get a hand on it. Brown with it. Outguarded by Simmons. To the paint. Here's Smart. And easy 2 points on the layup.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
Simmons with it. 6 points for him. And they double up Embiid. Simmons finds Curry. Shot clock at 6. No good again that time.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
It's Brown with the drive. The kick out to Tatum. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Outside, Simmons. Embiid inside. Brown's there, and the shot goes down. Embiid's got 12 points in the game.
You know, every year Embiid seems to kick his scoring up just a notch. I think he realizes how dominant he can be.
And that one's good. Parker.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Simmons passes to Harris. He takes it in and slam dunk by Harris.
You know, we talk a lot about athleticism, guys. It's important. And right there, Harris used his well to create for himself.
Now here's Smart. The dish to Williams. Parker surveying the floor. Pass to Smart. Here's Tatum. 3-pointer. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 4 assists in the game.
Tatum aggressively looking for his shot now, preparing before the pass arrives.
Now here's Simmons. 9-point game his last outing. Lays it up off the glass. Simmons got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, nice use of strength that time by Simmons, getting past the defense and into a shot.
Green with the ball. Picked up by Brown. Simmons against Smart. Back to Harris. Bucket is good. He's got 11.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Smart passes to Williams. Dishes to Tatum. Pulls up from the corner. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
He's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
Now Simmons. 8 points for him. And the pass to Harris. Down low. Here's Embiid. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
He's a big reason why they have the lead right now. He's made all of his field goal attempts thus far and remains hot from the floor.
Parker dishes to Brown. And it's good on the assist by Parker.
Phenomenal court vision by Parker. He really has all the tools to be a great player in this league.
Simmons passes to Harris. Back to Simmons. Out to Harris. Embiid trying to break loose. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And along with terrific production, Harris is an interesting team leader, very positive in his approach.
And Greg, Harris has grown more vocal as his comfort level on the team has risen.
And Kevin, he's always had it in him. Now that he's a veteran, he's earned the right. He always seems to bring the guys together.
The first one falls.
And you watch Harris, he's been playing with a high level of confidence.
Well, Greg, he puts the work in during the offseason. It's obvious. That's why his game looks like it comes easier to him now, because he's refined it through his work in the offseason. And in a lot of ways, he's bearing the fruit of that labor, and it's fun to see.
And Harris drops them both.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Brown outside. And it's sent back by Drummond.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Shot clock at 5. There's the 3. And Boston with the rebound. They'll be off next to Utah for a meeting with the Jazz. Hit the road with that, the first of a 5-game run. Here's Pritchard. Shoots over Embiid, and it comes off the front of the rim. The 76ers leading by 15. And here's Maxey. We've got 22 seconds left in the first half. He'll Tatum the pass to Drummond. Passes to Embiid. Now here's Maxey. There's the drive. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his second personal
It's his first trip to the line.
Third team foul. Shooting for Philadelphia, Tyrese Maxey. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Maxey. That one falls, so he hits both of them. A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for the 76ers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Joel, the reserves have been a big story. What are you seeing from them?
The bench has helped us a lot. They've come in, they scored the ball, they've got to stop, so we're going to need them to keep it going.
We'll see if they can close it out in the second half. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. So on the floor for Philadelphia. Down on the block, it's Harris and Embiid. Outside the wings are Curry and Green. And it's Simmons in at the guard position. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Outside Curry. Pass to Embiid. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Embiid's got the first basket of the second half here for the 76ers. Smart deciding where to go with it. Green against Tatum. 6 to shoot. And the shot goes in. Tatum's got 14.
I tell you, we get these explosive nights from Tatum more and more often. I mean, he's got the tools of a top 10 scorer in this league, and they're on display now.
Now here's Simmons. With the drive. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Priority and goal number 1 has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
Here's Smart. To the paint. Here's Parker. Rejected by Harris.
What a block from Harris. Terrific work there.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And it's Green missing. Celtics trail by 19. Outside, Smart. Pass to Brown. Now Tatum. Trying to find Parker. He's got it now. Over Harris. Another miss by Parker.
Just 1 for 4 from the field. Not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Green against Tatum. Here's Harris. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Assist goes to
Green's got 4 assists in the game.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Simmons against Tatum. Here's Smart. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Clearly out of rhythm now, guys. I mean, just 1 for 5 to begin the second half.
Now here is Harris. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
That one good for 2.
Boy, for a big guy, Parker has excellent speed. He's got some great wheels on him, taking off like a runaway locomotive as he runs the floor in transition.
Embiid against Williams. Here's Simmons. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Now here's Smart, and it goes out of bounds. That one's off Parker. And the Celtics making a change here. Hernan Gomez is checked in. The 76ers also with a sub. Reed's checked in. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Simmons on the wing, guarded by Smart. And that one's good. Simmons got 14 points for the game.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
Buffalo bully ball right there, partner.
Now here's Williams. 8 points for him. Some solid defense from Harris.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Green against Tatum to the inside. Out to Harris. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Brown. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And you look at Harris, he's really improved as a scorer. He's become a go-to option due to how efficient he is putting the ball in the basket.
Williams against Reed. Here's Tatum. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Tatum's got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
And Simmons kicks to Curry. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was 1 step late that time.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Drummond's checked in. Hernan Gomez against Harris. The rebound by the Celtics. Williams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Back to Smart. And there's the pass to Hernan Gomez. The kick out to Tatum. Just 5 on the clock. Boston needs to get off a shot. Here's Smart. Williams trying to break free. Smart misses. And so Simmons will bring it up for the 76ers. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Passes it to Harris. Sinks the 3-pointer. Harris has got 20 points.
Nice touch from downtown. Tobias Harris continues to look better and better from this area.
So valuable on the defensive side of the ball. Simmons goes beyond personal, Clark. He can guard 1 through 5 at a very high level.
Well, Kevin, you start with his tremendous athleticism for a guy that's a legitimate 6'11". He takes pride in defending, and he's disruptive as well as disciplined.
And it's the 76ers with the ball, following the bucket by the Celtics. Here's Simmons. Hits the close-range jumper. Simmons got 16 points.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. And big men's roles have adjusted Clark in today's game. You take a young Clark Kellogg and put him in this style of play. What adjustments would he make?
Well, that's a great question, Kevin. I would love to play this up and down, wide open style of basketball. I'm just not sure if I'd be athletic enough to make it happen, but it is more of a face-up rather than post-up game. And maybe I could be part of a small ball lineup, creating havoc with big guys trying to guard me on the perimeter.
He's checked in for the 76ers. Shake Milton comes in for Seth Curry. So it's the Celtics now. And stolen by Simmons. Here's Drummond. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Harris has got 3 assists tonight. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the 76ers.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they've forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
Now here is Harris. He's got 20. Out to the wing. Milton with it. 6 on the shot clock. Simmons finds Drummond. The 76ers need to get off a shot. A shot by Milton, no good. The Celtics shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. Pritchard passes to Brown. Richardson outside. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Yeah, Josh Richardson is just not a scorer and defender, folks. He can pass it, too.
Outside, Simmons. To the middle, pass to Maxey. Back to Drummond. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Drummond's got 4 points in the quarter.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Driving to the basket. A shot by Pritchard, no good. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And it's Harris off the drive. It's good. Celtics shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Over Harris. Hernan Gomez, no good. Now the pass to Milton. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Outside, Simmons. Inside. Drummond is doubled. Clock is at 3. Here's Harris. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Langford's checked in for Brown. And then for Philadelphia, George Niang comes in for Tobias Harris. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Simmons. Here's Pritchard. Defended by Drummond. Off target at the rim.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And he converts the layup. Drummond's got 6 in the quarter.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches. He used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Now here's Richardson. He's got 5. Good D by Drummond.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Niang. Hernan Gomez covering. Milton finds Drummond. From 12 feet out. The shot, no good.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Pass to Pritchard. 1:32 left in the third. Clock at 6. Richardson, that's a two-pointer and all around the rim that time before dropping in. Richardson's got 7 points in the game. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And here's Maxey. He's got 8. Here's Niang. Hilton the pass to Drummond. Takes it into the teeth of the knee and converts the way up. 10 points for Andre Drummond.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. Feeds it to Richardson. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Richardson.
He's got 9.
You really have to account for Richardson around the basket. I mean, he does a good job using his length to create and finish his shots.
Now, here's Maxey. Niang kicks to Milton. And stolen by Richardson. And Langford has it in the corner. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Pass to Pritchard. Fires the 3. They grab their own miss.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Philadelphia ahead, running away with this one. And we're coming right back after this break to get the 4th quarter underway. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. ABC is out there with Neesmith. Then it's Langford. And it's Fernando in at the 5 down low. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Poked away. The pass to Pritchard. Kicks to Langford. And Clark, you played in a very physical era. What do you think about the way fouls are called right now?
I really don't have a problem with it, Kevin. I mean, some of the fouls that were allowed in years past, way back in the 70s and 80s, I mean, those were borderline flagrant 3 kind of fouls. The game was more physical, and it was accepted as such, but I don't know if that was necessarily good for the game. I think now the way they have it set up and the way it's officiated as it relates to physicality and flagrant fouls, yeah, it may be a little bit too far the other way, but I think it's the right balance overall.
Here's Langford. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. And he drives in. It's tipped.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Now, here's Maxey. After Romeo Langford's miss. 2 on the clock. Here's Milton. Off target from outside. Austin with the ball. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure. And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
Yeah, a little disorganized that time, and the result, 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Guys, there has to be better rim protection than that, though. Not very good.
Here's Niang. Up and in on the layup.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. To the inside, out of bounds, it'll be 76ers ball.
Philadelphia ball. Coming onto the floor for the 76ers, Furkan Korkmaz.
The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Passes it to Thibault. A three-pointer off the mark. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
And the basket by Langford.
Not lacking any confidence down there. Just give Langford the ball and let him do his thing.
Here's Springer. Thibault trying to get open. And he drops it in from the low post.
Yeah, taking it right into the teeth of the defense. And it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
Now, here's Nesmith. 6 to shoot. Here's Pritchard, defended by Thibault. Langford misses. The 76ers have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Here's Springer. Reed kicks to Niang. Hits it from three-point range.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
And so it's Boston with it. Philadelphia able to drain the three. Here's Pritchard. Got a hand on it, and he recovers it. Pass to Langford. Here's the three. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second three of the game.
Here's Springer. Pass to Thibault. Well, Clark, with the success of the play-in tournament, Commissioner Silver pushing for a mid-season tournament with the winning team earning $1 million per player.
You know, Kevin, adding additional games I think would be a challenge. I'm not quite sold on that, but I do know that $1 million would incentivize role players. The question is whether or not star players would be as motivated to add more games in the middle of the season.
And so it's Boston with it after the Sixers pick up 2. Nesmith, the pass to ABC. And it's Reed pulling it down. Reed's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Springer. Back to Thibault. There's the pass to Korkmaz. A 3 ball. And no good. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Now Langford. Down low. Here's Fernando. Misses off the right iron. Philadelphia's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Passes it to Korkmaz. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Langford.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Driving the lane, and Langford with the stop.
A lethal attacker. Langford enjoys finding those avenues to the bucket and then just torching the defense.
Here's Springer. Thibault kicks to Korkmaz. There's the triple. The shot off that time, and it's Boston the other way.
Well, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Put that bucket in no time at all.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Here's Springer. To the paint. Here's Reed. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Reed's got his first 2 points of the night.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim unabated in stride.
Here's Pritchard. Here's ABC. The rebound by Niang.
Well, you know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
Pass to Springer. Driving inside. And he makes good on the layup.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
The Celtics have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Here's Pritchard. Knocked loose. Pass to Korkmaz. Rebounded by the Celtics.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Here's Pritchard. Even with the offensive explosion we saw last year, Clark, there were some elite defensive teams. Which team do you think has the toughest D in the NBA right now?
Well, I think you could lean towards the Sixers for what I evaluate. I mean, they had 2 Defensive Player of the Year candidates last season in Embiid and Simmons. And Simmons is as versatile and tough a defender as there is in the league. They set the tone for the rest of the team. And you can't discount the Golden State Warriors either. When you've got a guy like Draymond Green and other good defenders with him, that team can be pretty stingy defensively too.
Here's ABC. 5 on the clock. Here's Langford. That's good again. His 7th basket, 7 for 10 from the floor.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
The pass to Korkmaz. There's the lob to the hoop, and the dunk by Reed.
He pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
Here's Fernando. Langford with it. It's deflected, and they're able to recover. Another shot. A beautiful reverse layup. 18 points for Romeo Langford.
Another one for Langford. We talk about his high ceiling, primarily at the offensive end.
Springer, the pass to Niang. Here's Springer. Here's Niang. To the middle. Here's Reed. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, getting everything he possibly could out of that play.
Smart's checked in for Pritchard. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Maxi's checked in. Clark, we know injury prevention is a huge aspect for teams, and it seems like training staffs hold a lot more weight than they did in the past.
I think you're exactly right, Kevin. No doubt about it, and for good reason. I mean, the medical staffs include doctors and trainers and physiotherapists and the like, and they really have enhanced what goes into preparing players for their seasons throughout their careers, and it's become more precise, it's better. Yet there are still going to be injuries, but the treatment and care players get now, I think, is platinum level across the league. Boy, you can't give him any room to maneuver on the board, because once he does, he's going to make you pay.
Here's Maxey, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first.
It goes on Aaron Nesmith.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Boston's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Passes it to ABC. Puts up a three. No good on the shot. And the 76ers go the other way with it.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Philadelphia.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the players.
A good win, and a lot went into it, but I just like the showing.
For Ben Simmons.
Tell you what, this guy worked his behind off on both ends of the floor. He was really an intimidating presence out there.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Now here's Smart. That's tipped. Maxey passes to Springer. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Hey, thank you, Kevin. Joel, congrats on the win. A quality win. How did you secure it?
Oh, we played. We were tough tonight. We won soft. We shared the ball defensively. We were really good. And that's what we got to do the rest of the season.
Well, you're building towards something good, man. Congratulations on the win. Kevin?
All right, David. Great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.